Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and today we're going to be going over the 2019 Ram 2500 with the black appearance group. I'm also going to title this / night edition because you can only order a night edition 2500 right now in black, which is kind of weird, but that's just how the ordering's going. But here's the truck. I know I've gone over a bunch of these 2019s, but I just wanted to show you this fully blacked out version, and I will mention the differences between this and the night edition, so at least you guys have that information. But as always, we're gonna do a quick walk around on the truck, then we're gonna take it out to see how it drives. And if you're stopping for the first time, I'd really appreciate if you would subscribe. And then a big shout out and thank you to Larry H. Miller, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, Chrysler here in Sandy for providing us with the truck. If you're in the market for a new truck, check these guys out. Let's get right into the video. Starting under the hood, this particular Ram 2500 has the 6.7 liter Cummins. That is through a 6-speed automatic transmission called the 68 RFE. Power outputs are 370 horsepower and then 850 pound-feet of torque. You can get a 6.4 liter V8 with this as well. That's through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Power outputs on that are gonna be 410 horsepower and then 429 pound-feet of torque. In terms of towing capacity, with the Cummins, you can get up to 19,000 pounds towing capacity, whereas that V8 is gonna be closer to about 16,000 pounds roughly. Now I'm just giving you guys kind of like a distant view of the front based on viewer requests. You can kind of see the truck, but now let's go up close so I can go over some elements on it. You can see with the lights, you get full LEDs. It does have reflector lights that are just down below right there. You've got your turn signals integrated in that area. Fog lights, parking sensors are on the front. You've got tow hooks as well. And then let's talk about the differences with the black appearance group and the night edition. So this black appearance group, you notice that the front Ram logo is all blacked out. The bumpers are blacked out, headlights are darker, they're kind of blacked out as well off on the front end. Whole grille is black. You can only get the black appearance group with the black coloration on this truck. Now if you go for the night edition, that grille will still be black, the bumpers will be body colored, and then the color on the top will be whatever color you choose. So if you did this with a white truck, for example, it'll be white on the top, white on the bumpers, still blacked out headlights, still blacked out grill, and then blacked out logo, but they'll be white all around it. So it'll just be the grill that'll be black. So it's kind of like an interesting cross, kind of like contrast basically with the night edition. So I'm giving you an angle here so you can kind of see the stance on the truck. It does have a leveling kit, so there's been a puck put on the front end of the truck, and then you can see the tire and rim setup here. So we have the Ridge Grappler, sorry I cannot talk, tires that are 295 millimeter 35s, and then you've got the 20-inch rims. They are XD style wheels. And sorry about this whole setup being dirty. I literally got this truck from out in the middle of nowhere, Utah, at one of the smaller dealerships. So yeah, you can tell that little bit dirty over there. But yeah, that's that kind of setup, and that's how it kind of makes the truck change stance wise. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. And if you're wondering the cost on that, you're roughly, with the leveling kit, tire, rim setup, all that, about $3 grand, give or take a few $100. Now here's our key fob for the 2500. You got a couple functions: your lock and unlock, your tailgate release, and your remote start. If you press that twice, first time we'll lock it, and the second time we'll do the remote start. You hear that Cummins start right up. Press it again, that'll shut it off. And if we press this button twice, that is what does the tailgate function. For some reason it didn't want to lower, but you can see that it's got the slow lower function on it. This particular one has the 5th wheel prep group in it, so it's already got the holes in the bed. Spray-in bed liner. It's got LED bed lights, you can see. And you've got some tie downs for the cargo hooks, and then you've got a little plug-in right there. You can see that this one has the cargo camera and the LED lighting system at the top. Power rear siding window on the Laramies. If we pick up the bed, super light on these new heavy duties, really easy to put into place. Now let's kind of go over the aesthetics. On the black appearance group, all of your logos, so like the Ram logo, Laramie logo, 4x4 will all be blacked out, and then it'll have a black bumper, and then they kind of do this black accenting on the back tail light, so it makes that look darker as well. And then if you did a night edition, this would all be body painted, so like body painted bumper. So if like it was a white truck, body painted bumper, still get the blacked out tail light, still get the blacked out logos, but it's just the bumpers and all this would be white. So there wouldn't be any like black painted elements in the rear. This is where you're going to fill your DEF, that's where you're going to fill your diesel, and then we can pop over here. So this is the door panel in the rear. Since this is the Laramie black appearance group, and this would also go in the night edition, you get black trim here instead of the wood trim. Still get the suede inserts, still get the leather contrasted stitching, more leather right here. And then you can look at the seats here in the rear, so you can see that we've got this nice piping on the seat, suede inserts on the seat with some nice perforations, and You can see that that continues throughout the entire seat. And then we can see this one's got the bench seat, so there's no cup holders up here. You do get still like a little charging station area, so a little power outlet with some USBs. And then there's ice buckets in the back of all of these. And then you can actually pick this up, so extra storage. The subwoofer is under the other storage container, but you can fold these out flat as well with the truck. And then this one has the crew cab, so there's no recline function. You have to go for a mega cab to get the reclining function. Now up front, we've got keyless entry, so one touch to lock it, and then to unlock it, you just have to put your hand on the back of the door handle. And then here are the mirrors for the truck. So these are the trailer tow mirrors. They flip up. This does have the blind spot monitoring on them. They are power folding with these mirrors, so if we open up the door, I can show you the control for that. So you press that button, that'll power fold in the mirrors. These are the regular mirror adjustments right here with that keypad. This is to adjust that little convex mirror because that tiny mirror is now power adjustable. Memory seats on the side of the door panel here. Rest of your window controls, more of the black trim, suede insert, and leather with the stitching on the door panel. And then you've got one of the speakers for the sound system right here. Fully power adjustable seats with a lumbar setting on it as well. And then you can see on these seats again, full leather with the little suede insert accents on them. These seats look beautiful. They've got nice perforations, and that's going to help with that air conditioned function on them. And now we can see that the pedals are just down below with the little hood latch right there. And this is for the parking brake, same as the last generation actually. You've got your lights. I just leave in automatic mode. Fog lights, cargo light right there. These are the dimmers for the screen. Power adjustable pedals, and then this is the adjustment for the steering wheel, and it is manual. Now, I don't normally show myself getting in and out of trucks, but I want to show this. Oh, it's a bit of a jump, and that's to tell you guys get side steps. But anyways, to start it up, you just have to put your foot on the brake, push the push start. Diesel will do the preheat if it needs to, and then the truck will start right up for you. Over on this side, we have our cruise control settings right here. This is your gear selector, and then here is for the little center screen, your phone controls right here. There are rocker panels in the back of the steering wheel to control the radio stations. Full leather with some nice stitching. Turn signal, windshield wiper stock is on that side. This is your actual like gear selector, so your park, reverse, all that kind of stuff. But let's get into the center screen now. So here is our center screen. Sorry about the glare, but on the left side you can see the RPMs. On the right side you can see the speed, and then there's that little screen that you can configure through a couple different menus right there. So you can see that there is a couple different menus that you can scroll through, so it gives you different bits of information on the truck. This is pretty standard. They have it across the board on the 19s. When you get the upgraded packages like the Laramie, they give you the bigger basically screen display, but just shows you everything on the truck. Now this one has the 8.4-inch touchscreen, so you get a 12 volt just above the screen, but you actually have the touchscreen itself. So let's go over this unit. You can see that response time on it is actually really good, and it has drag and drop function, so you can put anything in that little sidebar that you want. You can see the navigation function on the screen as well. This is my preferred touchscreen. It's because these buttons down below. We'll go over those in a minute though, but heated cooled seats in the Laramie. And you do get a heated steering wheel. Dual zone climate does come with the truck on top of that, but if we go to the controls tab again, you've got two cameras. So you got your cargo camera and your backup camera. You can get a 360 camera system with these trucks. This one just isn't equipped with it. It just has those two cameras on it. Just below, we have all of our analog controls. So analog controls for the radio, stability control, hazard lights, heated cooled seats, heated steering wheel, your dual zone climate controls, parking sensors to turn them on or off, your tow haul mode, diesel exhaust brake. These are your trailer brakes. And then over here is your shifter. So you've got your two-wheel drive, you got your four-wheel high, four-wheel low, and then your true neutral right in the center. Down below, we've got the storage cubby that comes with the bench seat. It's kind of hidden, but get a little bit extra storage there. You can see all the charging stations that flank that. And then we can see the center console seat thing. So cup holders right here. This is an armrest. You get a couple extra charging stations, little coin holder in there, but you can pick this up to be another seat, and then you can pick it up and there's extra storage underneath. And this one actually comes with the optional CD player. And then while we're on the topic of storage, here's the glove box. It says Laramie on the front of it since this is a Laramie, but you can open this up on the glove box. Both of them will have felt on the inside of them, and you get more of the stitching just above. So up here we have all of our controls for the tailgate release. Your light controls are up here, and then your controls for the power rear sliding window, for example. And then the sunroof is right there. So you can see it's just a regular single sunroof, no panoramic unit. They don't do panoramic units in the heavy duties just because of the strain that the truck is under. It would cause leaking if they did put a roof. And then finally, universal garage door openers. Now, wrapping things up on the interior, let's go over pricing quickly. So this truck stickers for just over $70,000 before you add in the leveling kit, tires, and rims that I discussed earlier. And then this black appearance group is about a $2,200 option if you're interested in just this package. That all being said though, let's take this 2500 black appearance group out with the leveling kit to see how it drives. As you can see here, we are starting off in the 2019 Ram 2500 black appearance group, and like I said, slash kind of night edition, because the packages are so similar, especially when you put the night edition on a black truck. It looks identical to a black appearance group. But anyways, visibility over the hood is pretty decent. There's no crazy sport hood stuff going on, so pretty easy to see over the edge. But like I said, those parking sensors always help out with that. You can see visibility throughout both of the mirrors, really solid as well. And then you can see visibility over your shoulder. It's a truck, so it's higher off the ground. Easy to see in general, but let's fully set off now. Fully setting off here in the truck. I'm gonna mention some stuff mostly for pertaining to the leveling kit and the tires. So from a stock truck, I'm noticing the front end definitely does feel a little bit higher, and obviously that's expected if it's leveled. So it does kind of make your kind of like seating position, everything just feels higher, which is nice because you feel like you're even more above everyone in general. And then in terms of like the ride quality, it's a little bit rougher. I'm noticing from those tires, it does feel a little bit rougher compared to a stock truck. Road noise, I'm not noticing a whole lot more compared to a stock truck, but yeah, I'm definitely noticing on the ride quality side of things, you do suffer a little bit. And then as I'm turning here, you guys can see that the turn-in on it's actually pretty good. It doesn't have any extra vagueness compared to a stock one. The stock trucks in general, the steering's gonna be a little bit vague, but this leveling kit, it hasn't made the steering any more vague than it is with a stock 2500. Let's get a little acceleration here with the 2500. Yeah, and as always, this acceleration with this Cummins is going to be more than enough. 850 pound-feet of torque's a lot. With the leveling kit and the tires, I'm not really noticing an acceleration difference compared to a stock truck. It feels like it's pretty much identical, so you're not going to suffer on acceleration with doing this to like a perceivable amount. Now, to sum things up on this 2019 2500, I think that this like leveling kit with the tires and rim setup, instead of going for a full lift, I think this is the route to go, because this truck looks really, really good. I mean, you saw earlier in the video the stance of the truck. I think it looks really good, and I don't think that it really needs a lift. It's already pretty high off the ground, and just doing a little bit more aggressive tires and a different rim setup, it's a good looking truck. So if you already have a Ram 2500, or if you're in the market for one, definitely look into doing tire rim setup and then just a leveling kit. I wouldn't do a 4-inch lift. I mean, you're looking at $500 versus like $2,700 for a lift. So yeah, I think it's worth it. And there we have it, everyone, the 2019 Ram 2500 with the black appearance group, and then also I went over stuff with the night edition as well. Beautiful, beautiful truck. Absolutely love it. But anyways, if you're stopping for the first time, please subscribe, comment down below what you thought, and then again, a big shout out and thank you to Larry H. Miller, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, Chrysler, and Sandy for providing us with a truck. I'll see all of you in that next video.